Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. It's me, Ellie. So today I'm going to be doing my everyday hair and makeup look for you. The hair bit is going to be a pain in the bum to do. First thing I always start off with is my eyebrows, but I'm going to be using the professional eyebrow pencil from Rimmel London. This actually is surprisingly a lot better than you would expect. So I'm going to just start by brushing up my eyebrow hairs. I'm going to just fill in where I think needs a little bit of shape. I'd always recommend, guys, if you're going to do your eyebrows, make sure the nib is always pointed. Don't use a flat nib and don't use anything that's slightly blunt, because if you want that sharp line, I'd always recommend doing that. Okay, so my eyebrows are done. Yes, they are very bold. Don't mind them. Of course they're gonna be, yeah. But I'm going to use my Dermacol foundation. So I'm going to be using the Max Coverage Concealer brush by Bare Minerals. This is a kind of flat tapered brush. I just really like it. I really like the look of it. I think it looks really nice. I'm just going to neaten up underneath my eyebrow. I'm going to use just a little stippling brush just to blend this all into my eyelid, just to make this really nice. I do this eyeshadow look, or I do this look every single day. I mean, every day. I just feel like it really just complements my face. Obviously, whoever you are, you can completely interpret this however you want. You can change this up, you can make it your own. It's easy. Now, it's time for the skin. The skin to me is the most important part because it brings the whole look together. It's a Japanese brand product. I really like it. It's a primer. By the way, excuse my nails. I'm in quarantine. I don't really care about my nails at the moment. Give it a little shake. I'm just going to just slightly apply this onto the skin. I really like it. I'm going to be using my Innisfree brush. I'm just going to blend this over the skin like this. Product I'm going to be using is the Bare Minerals Prime Time Primer. A little pump of this will go a very long way, so just a pre-warning. I'm just going to do some circular motions over your cheeks, under your eyes, and then just bring extra product down your face. Okay, the primer is on and we're ready for foundation. We're going to start with this Match Perfection one. Now obviously I have completely run out of this product, so I am going to literally get the last little scraps and just tap it onto my face like this. Like that. I'm going to be using the buffing brush by Real Techniques, and I'm just going to be buffing this into the skin. Circular motions. A lot of people do this and tap it in. Just whatever you find preferable. Whatever you feel like gets the best result for your skin. Remember, everybody's skin types are completely different. So I want to use my Anastasia Beverly Hills stick in golden stick foundation. This is golden, which is a little bit, actually it's pretty much my shade, but I like to just start on my forehead and bring it around, and it just slightly contours the face, you know, really lightly. And this one, you do circular motions and you just blend it into the skin. This is when the oil primer by Bare Minerals comes in really handy, because it really just helps the powder, like helps the creams mix together and make a really flawless base. This is a really nice concoction, guys. It looks really pretty on the skin. Perfect. This is the Maybelline Super Cushion, and I've got natural beige. But I'm not actually going to use the foundation. I'm just going to be using the sponge applicator, and I'm just going to bat my face. You can also use a beauty blender, whatever you have. If you have like those little triangle sponges, go ahead with them. Just go over your skin and just sort of pat it in a little bit more, just to make sure you don't have any fine lines or any like brush marks, anything like that. I have never changed my concealer in 10 years, I don't even know, since I've been starting to wear makeup. The Lasting Perfection by Collection is my favourite concealer. It's incredible. It just gives you the most perfect under eyes. It is high coverage, a Tarte Shape Tape that is just like cake, but it is pretty good for like £2.95. Use my same little trusty little sponge by Maybelline, and I'm just gonna blend that into my eyes. So when I was a kid, so now I'm going to be using my Airspun powder. I actually really like this powder. I'm just gonna give this a tap because I find that it clogs up the sides. A little bit into the lid if it overflows. You literally need about this much powder, not a lot. I'm going to be using my trusty angled highlighter brush. Yes, it's for highlighting, but I use it for powder because it just gives the most perfection under the eye. I only really powder under my eye just because I just don't really like to powder all over my face. I like the natural dew, but if you are someone that loves to give yourself a good bake and you like to pack on the powder, obviously you are very welcome to do so. I would always recommend a nice big fluffy brush just to dust it all over your skin, give you that perfect look. I'm going to be using my Cheek Parade. It's got the Hoola Light, the Hoola, California, Dandelion and Rocketeer. But I really like the bronzers in here, so I'm going to be mixing the Hoola and the Hoola Light together on my angled brush from Revolution. I actually don't know the number anymore. It's so old. I've had it for years. And I'm just going to blend this just into the cheekbone, giving a nice chiseled look. Ooh, now I'm going to go for blush. I have multiple blushes I really like. The first one is the Bare Minerals blush, and this is in Rouge. Bit of a simple name for a blush. It's a sleek makeup blush, sleek makeup blush. I'm gonna kind of use this like darker pink. I'm using my favourite brush, the Bare Minerals Soft Focus Shadow and Blush Brush. And I'm only going to use a little bit of this because I don't want too much. So just take a little bit off on the side of your hand here so you can pack it on, take it off from the side, and just apply it up to the apples of your cheeks and working the way up. I really like to focus on the apples of the cheeks because I really feel like it just gives you that youthful, friendly glow to your face. Having a little bit of blush just adds to it. I also love to apply it onto my nose, just because you look like you've just been outside and you've just caught a little bit of the sun. Now, time for my favourite step, and that is highlighter. I love highlighter, and I'm going to be using, this is probably the best highlighter that's drugstore you could possibly get. Sleek highlighting palettes is just incredible. These three colours here are just lovely. I don't really use the cream one apart from in my inner corner, but not a likely thing. This is my pointed foundation brush, and I'm just going to do this and then this, mix them together, tap on the back, and I'm just going to just do a little line of highlighter on my cheekbone. And I also like to sort of join it into my brow bone also. I'm going to go in with my Morphe palette. This is the palette, I think this is the Nightmaster palette. Yes, Nightmaster 15N palette. Looks like this inside. Oh, it's lovely. And I'm going to go in with my favourite brush. This is the Profusion brush. Actually, I think my friend James got me this like a few years ago, and it's one of my most used brushes. So I'm then going to go into the colour Selfie, just up here, and I'm going to just apply this into the crease of my eye. Just like this. It is very pigmented, so just be careful not to overdo it, obviously, because I can do really nice glammed eyeshadow if you are wanting it. I can give you a really in-depth look for you. Also, don't forget to just apply, while you're doing this first coat, apply the same brown underneath your eye, and it just sort of blends all in together, and it just gives a really nice flawless finish. I'm going to be going in with my Morphe James Charles palette. I love this palette so much. Just gives you that, just, oh, I love it. I'm going to be going in with this bad boy right here. But FYI, this colour is really strong. So just literally do 2 taps, like tap in it, and it already comes off with high pigmentation. And you just sort of slightly layer over the top of the colour you have already, and it just enhances it just slightly, and gives you that really beautiful eyeshadow look. Lovely. So I'm just going to use this fluffy brush. This is very similar to the angled one I use for under my eyebrows. So I'm all from the same kit, and I'm just going to blend this all in. Lovely jubbly. So I'm going to be using the Galaxy Fenty Beauty palette. I love this palette so much, and I'm going to be going in with one shade. This pink one right here. This is just delightful. Applying on my finger, I'm just going to tap this onto my eyelid. I used this every day when I was in Japan, like every day. I always had like a good little pretty pink shimmer on my eyelid, and I just felt like it really brought my look together. And then when it caught in the sun, woof, it was lovely. Using this little light shade just here, it's just, oh gosh, the pearlescence is just beautiful. Like this. Apply a little bit under the eye like that, and ta-da! Lovely jubbly. This is from Primark. This was like £1, and it's done just fine. I don't really find, this is just my personal preference, but I don't really find you need to go all out with eyelash curlers and like buy like $60 ones. You just really don't. You can keep it nice and cheap, and you can do a really good one. And also a really good eyelash curler is Shiomura. It's just, I don't know what it does, it just has this certain grip to it, and it just makes your eyelashes look incredible, like incredible. I'm going to be using my Urban Decay Perversion mascara. This one is intense. I love a good intense eyelash. Right, and then we're going to just put a little bit of this on the bottom lashes. I really like this eyeshadow look. I really feel like it just brings everything together. It looks just delightful. Last thing we're going to do is our lips, and I'm going to be doing the Twist Up Lip Pencil in Pink Rose by Sleek. I actually have loads of Sleek products because I used to use them for college, and then I never got around to getting rid of them, so I use them now in my everyday looks. I'm just gonna line the lips. It's pretty bold, I know. It's a pretty bold lip colour. And I'm just going to be grabbing this detailer brush. I'm just going to sort of try and blend in the lip line a little bit. So from this point, I have two lip colours I pretty much alternate between every single day. But today I think I'm going to go for this one over this one. This is my Tarte Lip Gloss Lip Surgeon. It's just so nice, and it goes really pretty with this lip liner. And then I've also got the 3CE Cloud Lip Tint in Carrot Pink. This is just delightful. I mean, delightful. It's such a pretty colour, and it goes really nice with kind of like an orangey nudie eyeshadow look. So if you're going for an orangey look with your eyes and your like cheeks, I'd highly recommend going for that lipstick. But as of now, I'm going to go in with my Tarte lip gloss. It smells and tastes delicious. And we're done! The makeup look is complete. Now, I always do 2 hair looks. I'm going to stick with the straight hair today. I know I said at the beginning of this video I was going to do a hair look, but then I realised right now this is a 35-minute long video. So if you want a hair look, then don't hesitate to let me know in the comments, and of course I will do one for you. But today I'm just going to keep my hair nice and straight. Like this. Or you can do like a side parting off. But as of now, I'm going to just keep it nice in the middle, nice and straight, and we are finished. Next video, of course, I will have my hair nice and curly for you. If you want an in-depth routine of how I do that, I will do that easily for you. Well, thank you so much for watching this video. If you did enjoy it, don't forget to give it a good old thumbs up and subscribe for more. It's free and it's fun. All you need is a Google account, obviously. And I hope to see you again very, very soon. Bye for now.